Hey folks, how's it going? Chris here from MoDXtra Games and Collectibles. A little bit of a different pace to this video that I'm posting today. As you can see, I am sat on my carpet in my living room. I've got my little table with my mat on it. I've got a couple of figures that I'm playing around with. Everybody else in the family has gone to bed, so all the lights are off. I'm sat in the dark. I've just thrown a lamp on. I'm about to get the light box out, and I'm about to take some photos with these two figures here. I've been playing around with my Sergeant Slaughter and my Crimson Guard. But there's something about that. There's something about action figure photography. It's a big part of my action figure collecting experience. It's part of the playability element for me as an adult collector, is that I photograph the final product of the kind of careful, studious, meticulous posing that I've gone through. But I'm not very good at it, is the bottom line. I'm really not very good at posing my figures. So I'll sit here on my carpet, I'll be playing around, posing up some ideas, photo, shot. And I don't know, I think there's something lacking in what I'm doing. And I talk about taking photos with my figures a lot when I review them. And it is something that I do a lot. I mean, a lot. My phone is full of photos, but the sum total of pictures that actually finally make it through to my Instagram that I feel like is something really fluid and dynamic or creative or good looking enough to put on my Instagram is so few of that vast majority of the photos that I take. And so I'm wondering, is there something about action figure photography? Is there something about how to develop your skills and train your eye to find more dynamic, more energetic, kind of more action shots? How do you communicate movement better? How do you communicate that kind of fluid human movement, or not necessarily always human movement? I was playing around with my Beast, my X-Men Beast the other day, and it's obviously a more bestial, you know, because he's Beast, a more bestial type of movement. So I'm kind of here, and I've got my Crimson Guard, and I put his sword, and I'm like, hello, I'm a Crimson Guard, here's my sword. Because that's, of course, how Crimson Guards talk. And I've got my Sergeant Slaughter here, and he's in a kind of drill sergeant, you know, maggots, sort of pointing his finger, and he's got his horse whip thing under his arm, and I'm like, yeah, it looks okay, and it's nice, but it's very static, and it's like the level of creativity I don't think is there, and I think there's possibly a way to train myself to be better at that. There's quite a few Instagrammers that I follow who do kind of figure posing. In G.I. Joe specifically, there's two that I particularly love. I mean, there's a bazillion out there, and I'm sure that there's someone I've missed who's amazing, but I really enjoy Insta Leanne and the Action Figure Gangsters G.I. Joe classified stuff, because they're nailing what I can't seem to nail. That very dynamic, action-led, it's got a lot of energy, movement, feel like, and the, you know, there's something about it that I'm not pinning down. So yeah, I suppose it's kind of like a action figure collector thought of the day vid kind of thing, where I'm sat here playing around with my figures, and I just had this little thought jump in my head. And do you know what? The camera's out because I was doing some other video content earlier. I thought, right, I'll just record myself saying this and throw the video out and see if there's anyone out there who can jump into the comments and give me some tips, or point me to a guide, or give me some suggestions, or even if it's just like a really simple, practical thing that I can do to really lift and elevate the photography that I'm taking with my figures. I'd appreciate you taking the time to let me know. And incidentally, I'll make sure that Leanne and American Gangster, that's the Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe movie. I mean, I'm a big fan of that movie, but that's not what I meant to say. The Action Figure Gangster Instagrams are linked in the description and on a pinned post at the top of the thing. So go check them out because I think they're really great action figure photographers. So yeah, there you go. Please take a moment, very short video, take a moment, jump into the comments down below. I would like your top tip, practical hint, your suggestions, ideas, or some insights into your approach to how you take really great photos with your action. All right, well, thanks in advance. I appreciate you taking the time, and let me know if these kind of random short 5-minute thought of the day vids are keepers, because I'll do more if you're interested. So yeah, that's it. How do I finish this up? I just suppose I say ta-ra, catch you later.